Hello everyone, today is February 21st, 2015 and I'm showing you my new Cymbidiums. I actually bought them last week or a couple of weeks ago. These Cymbidiums, well, I have this obsession with Cymbidiums because I have killed a couple of them, and because we are not supposed to have Cymbidiums in Oklahoma, it's not the right weather for them, and they need bright light. And I understand they are high feeders, whatever. I mean, they need a lot of fertilizer and humidity in the roots. They're semi-terrestrial, and like I said, they need a lot of light. People growing them in California do really well, but here our heat is terrible. It's way too hot and dry in the summer. Right now it's we are still in spring is not here yet, and we have days that are really cold and days that are kind of warm. They cannot be outside. Cymbidiums, in order to get him to bloom, you have to give him a cold spell. So when you grow him on a more temperate places, you actually bring him outdoors until they reach probably lower than 50 degrees, and or even colder than that in I think it's October. It is when they start growing their spikes. But I've been taking my Cymbidiums outside to my front porch, which is facing east, and that's supposed to be good light in the mornings, and then not direct light the rest of the day. But like I said, it's way too hot, and I have killed 2 of them already. So this time I'm gonna try keeping them indoors. And I'm just moving plants around and trying to keep these guys very close to my window, which is facing south. I'm using a sheer curtain to keep them from burning. But since I bought them, I just watered once a couple days ago. They seem to be doing okay. And I hope they stay like that, because I want to see them blooming next spring. Okay, and like I said, it's like an obsession for me, because I love Cymbidiums, and we are not supposed to have excuse me, Cymbidiums in Oklahoma, because they die, and I already found out about that. Anyway, I want to show you something else. Here I have this little Phalaenopsis. This one, it's the one that I call Panchito. It's a kiki from another plant that already died. It died just a few weeks after I cut this kiki. And I have this kiki on a different video. And when I had this plant potted was in May 2012, and then I repotted it in August 2013 on this little pot with moss. Right now it's dry, but because of that, I only water when the moss is really dry. The thing is that this kiki, it's very small, like you can see, but it only has 3 leaves. And I found out not long ago that it's growing a blooming spike. Can you believe that? I was really happy to see that. I don't know if I said it on my original video when I showed this kiki, that this is an orchid that I bought the day that one of my best friends passed away due to cancer. And that's why I call this plant Panchito, because it has no ID. So Panchito comes from the name Francisco, which is Pancho. Um, so that's why I call it Panchito. Anyway, it's Panchito is going to bloom, and I am really happy about that. Okay, well, the other thing that I want to show you that it's in bloom right now, it's my goodness, I forgot what type of orchid is this one. Anyway, it's a Zygo pendulum, jumping jack. This year, it's way bigger than other years. The flowers are bigger. This is the first one that I opened not long ago, and this one opened yesterday. They smell like hyacinths, really strong smell. This is the Zygo pendulum that I repotted to a bigger pot because it was really big, but lots of the pseudobulbs lost their leaves, and I actually divided it, and part of it I gave it to the Orchid Society. It's not very common that you find Zygo pendulums on the raffle. You know, it's when you pay $1 for the tickets, and most of the times the plants that you find at the raffles at the Orchid Society are plants that the owners just want to get rid of them, honestly. And that's why people give their plants to the raffle. But I really love this one, and because of the smell. Maybe it's not one of the best Zygo pendulums. I mean, because when I say not one of the best, I'm talking about the colors, but the fragrance is awesome. I really love it, and it kind of looks sick. The leaves are having these strange colors. Like, I don't know if it's because of the sun exposure, because it's facing south, and I actually tried to use alcohol and see if it has spider mite damage, but I never found any spider mites. Can you see that? I don't know what it is. So big part of the plant died due something, and then it started growing this guy, the one that is in bloom right now. And like I told you before, Zygo pendulums start blooming on immature plants. So once you get a new plant, that one it's going to bloom really soon after it starts growing. And well, this is Zygo pendulum jumping jack. Great fragrance. And I'm moving things here again because I want to show you something that I was really hoping to see bloom, because I bought it long time ago. It's a Cattleya that it's in sheath, as you can see here. It's a big sheath. This Cattleya, or like it's marked on the name tag, it's a BLC, which is a Brasileiro Cattleya, and it's called Ports of Paradise. It's a green color with a big flower, and I'm not sure if it's fragrant or not, but just because it's green, that's why I bought it. Actually, I think I paid full price for this one, and I paid full price because when I bought it, it was in really good shape and it was huge. I lost a few of the pseudobulbs due something that was like the pseudobulbs were turning black. I think it was the some kind of fungus, and that's why I was treating most of my plants with the fungicide thing. Anyway, this is the like I said, Ports of Paradise, and the sheath is huge. I cannot see anything growing inside the sheath yet, but I really hope so. I really I really hope I get this beautiful flower from this Cattleya. Okay, and well, the Cymbidiums don't have a name, so but I really love the lip of this one. That's why I bought it, and the color it's nice. And the other one, like you know, I love green orchids, so that's why I also bought this one. The other orchid that I had on a different video, it was a lot beautiful, more beautiful than this one. But oh, the other thing I wanted to say about this orchid is the flowers are small, but it has lots and lots of flower buds. In the plant itself, the pseudobulbs are small, so I'm thinking it's a some kind of dwarf or miniature version, not standard. Probably this other one is medium size. I don't know how they call them, depending on what size the plants are. But the other ones I had before were the standard size, and they grow huge, huge. I think they can grow, I don't know, 3-4 feet tall. I mean, just the plant. But of course, the flowers are a lot bigger than these ones. But I don't care. I want Cymbidiums. If they're miniature, it's better for me because I can keep them in the house. And I'm really happy with this purchase. I think I paid, okay, they were on discount, now that I remember. If you want to go check your local Home Depot stores, they were marked on $26 and some cents, probably 90 something. But I got, I paid $20 for the green one. And then, like I told you, when you get to know people that, or I mean, to meet and get acquainted with the people working at the stores, then sometimes you get extra discounts. So for this one, I talked to one of the ladies there, and I've been actually teaching her how to grow orchids, and she loved it. So she was really grateful, and every time she sees me, I mean, we talk a lot about plants. And this time I told her that I like this one, and she said, maybe I can give you an extra discount. So I paid $10. Yeah, like I said, the original price was $26.90 something. And then you were paying 20, and then I paid half of that. So I paid $10 for this cute thing. And like I said, having good relationship with the employees can get you good discounts. Alright, so that was it for today. My beautiful Cymbidiums and my other plants doing well. And that's it for today, and I'll talk to you later, alright? Have a good day, thanks for watching.